shot. He scores! Hello, Canada and hockey fans in the United States and Newfoundland, or wherever you're tuning in. Please ignore the scoreboard. We don't have producer Mitch tonight. I was just playing around with the graphics. And we're underway here between the Moosomin U18 Rangers and the Yorkton U18 Terriers. If at any time you find the audio or video not to your satisfactory, please leave a comment and I'll be more than happy to take a look at it to the best I can. Well, as a one-man show here this evening, I thought I'd have producer Mitch, but I think he's having dinner with Fred. So please leave a message in the comments if you want me to be aware of how the audio and video are. We're underway. Banked off the boards. Young has it off. Haynes over. Moosomin in the home whites. Yorkton in the road blacks here. Turned over. Going after it. The shot. A big save. Big rebound. Sent down low. And here come the Terriers across the blue line. Takes a shot. That goes well wide and into the neutral zone. Haas is back to get it. And that one goes down the ice for icing. How's everyone doing this evening? 18:53 left in the first period. And a reminder, Mr. Zuckerberg, I do not own any of the rights to this music. We've got a busy week here on TL Media. TL Media will be in Moosomin for Game 2 of the Moosomin Rangers Red vs. Rocket Series, the Big Six Championship Series. And we were asked by the president, the person whose name is on the arena, we were asked to come do that game. So we will be back in Moosomin on Tuesday night. It's going to be a long week for me. Lots of driving. But I would not have it any other way. Fingus is out there to take the draw against number 4, Chase Unger. And coming away with it are the Yorkton Terriers. Sends it in. Young back through neutral zone, number 17 for the Rangers. Cash Miller, one of the greatest names in all of hockey. Up. Gets by the one man trying the Forsberg. Back the other way with speed, number 18 for the Rangers. Off the bar and stays out. That was a good rush by Blake Young. Takes a shot. That goes wide. And it comes out. Moosomin had to be careful there on a line change. Plays it to number 16, Zane Rusnak. Down the ice it goes. Covering it up is Thorne. $17:23 left in the first period. Lammers is out there to take the draw against number 18, Blake Young. And the Terriers come away with it momentarily. But Moosomin chips it away and sends it down the ice. Over the blue line. The far board. Behind the net, Moosomin has it. Trying to be careful with it. Trying not to cough it up. But Yorkton comes away with it. Number 36, Bradford. Banked off the boards, hits his own teammate, but it gets in front of the Yorkton bench. Sent down the ice. It was a dribbler. Thorne back out to play it. Moving it up ahead, number 14. Ollie Skomowski. Down the ice it goes. We hope that everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. I worked for 8 hours, then I drove 2 hours, and now I'm giving you 2.5 hours of hockey. So if I sound tired by the end of the night, it was worth it. Banked off the boards and out to the neutral zone. Haas sends it down the ice, swinging at it with Matichuk. And that one's icy, offside rather. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media, brought to you by Nixon Electrical Services, Hancock Plumbing, Springer Construction, and contributions from viewers like you who make it all possible. Davenport puts it in front. Big rebound. Moosomin was trying to celebrate, trying to sell it that it was in. But as you can see, please let me know how the audio and video are. If you're not happy with it, chances are I won't be. I strive to do my best. I don't have producer Mitch here tonight. So I need the comments. Let me know how it is. If it's good, please let me know. If it's bad, please let me know and I can fix it. As Yorkton breaks in front, takes a shot, and that goes high and out of play. You're watching. No, we're not going to take a commercial break yet. We will have a full production Tuesday night when the Moosomin Rangers battle the Red vs. Rockets in Game 2 of the Big Six Championship Series. We won't take video, or we will take video, but we won't take a picture of the person taking the video. That's just creepy. Skomowski. Kicked up ahead. Matichuk gets across, but falls down. Takes a shot off the pipe, and that goes wide. Thank you, Tammy. But the video's looking okay. Diker takes a bump into the board by Bruce. Shot goes wide. I need to order a new part for my headset. I do apologize if the audio is not up to satisfaction. A reminder, I do not own any of the rights to this music. And Mr. Zuckerberg, I wouldn't even pretend to. I'm an honest man. I call it as I see it. Tammy, was that better or worse? I made a switch on my headset. In front, high and wide, puts it in once again. Back behind the net is number 18 for the Moosomin U18 Rangers, Diker at the blue line. That's stopped by Thorne, and back the other way, Bruce. Bruce gets it by Diker, but Yorkton recovers in their own end. Up ahead, that one will not go for icing, has us right on net. Behind the net, Skomowski. Skomowski, the speedy Skomowski, number 14. Passes it over the backhand. The shot. That goes wide of the net. Thank you, Tammy. We couldn't do it without you. Sends it down low. Driving hard. Loses it behind the net. A good defensive play there by Yorkton. Pitches it up. Across the blue line. Britton over. Chipped up ahead. Falling down. And we have some words at center ice. Crump. Lucky from Churchbridge takes the shot. And that goes out of play. Churchbridge. I've spent many hours in Churchbridge, Saskatchewan with the legendary Ryan Sanko, one of the greatest people you could ever meet. He is the editor of the Four Town Journal. And watch for a recap of this game in this week's edition of the Four Town Journal. Marshall dumps it down. Across the blue line, the red line, here come the Terriers. Backhand, Britton intercepted. What's going on with Britton? First Prince Andrew, and now that. Different spelling. And one's a country. Skolowski, the towering Skolowski. Behind the net. The big blast from the point. That goes high and wide. It stays in. Number 22 for the Rangers. Martins. It still stayed in. Dana Marshall. Skolowski keeping it in. Good third line shift. The shot. That goes wide. Marshall. Dana Marshall, number 16. Out there with number 48, Cullen Easton. .45 to go here. Still no score. You can bet it's going to be a tight defensive battle between these two teams. May dumps it down, knocked down. Across the red line, over the blue line, and here comes Yorkton. Day. May. It runs. I was a little confused. Here comes Yorkton. Franklin. And I had a video glitch on my end. Is it still looking good at your end? Behind the net, Moosomin has it. Moosomin up ahead. And dumps it down the ice, trying to chip it in. Ahead. Yorkton has it behind the net, trying to get it going. Let's go Moski intercept it. Ollie Simoski sends it down the ice. Yorkton has it in the neutral zone. Haas. A reminder that you can read a recap of this game in the Four Town Journal. 2 days after it happened, unlike another publication, which won't be published until next Monday. But it will most certainly be online well before that. Had to be careful there. Oh my, you don't want to see that. Back the other way. Here comes Yorkton. A shot goes wide. 8 minutes left, and we'll take a break. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media. Brought to you by Hancock Plumbing.
Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures.
They don't care about having censored music here. It's a family environment. Corey, how are you doing here this evening? A shot, kicked aside there. Tammy, is it better? Another proud sponsor of this game is Nixon Electrical Services, Springer Construction, Hancock Plumbing. The shot takes a makes a save. Corey, I'm better than I deserve. It's always wonderful when there's hockey on TL Media and relatively blitz-free. We got a few hiccups, but I had a few hiccups earlier today, but I got over them. Kept in, chipped down behind the Yorkton net. We are winding up our 5th season of broadcast on TL Media. Tonight is, I think, the second U18 game we're done, with the exception of high school hockey, which we will get back to doing, absolutely. Gamoski has it, moves it up, and all the way down the ice. This is the start of a busy week of action on TL Media. The backhand stopped by Thorne. We are back in Moosomin on Tuesday for Game 2 of the Big Six Hockey League Championship Series. The Moosomin Rangers stole one in Redverse in overtime last week and lead 1-0. You can bet it's going to be a hostile environment when the two heated rivals will meet up. Polinski centers it in front. That goes into the corner. Down the ice it goes. Not enough for icing. Not enough speed. Needed to call the sweepers there. Young over the blue line. Young loses it. Young has to regroup. Then on Friday, we're hitting the road to Langenburg for Game 3 of the SAS East Hockey League Championship Series between the Langenburg Warriors and the Kenora Cobras. We don't know where we're going to be on Saturday or Sunday. We could wrap up our season on Friday. We could wrap up broadcasts for the summer on Friday. Matichuk turns it over. We will know more later throughout the week. We want to thank Hancock Plumbing and Heating, Hancock Plumbing, Nixon Electrical Services, Springer Construction, the backhand stop. Big rebound, goes into the corner. 4:25 to go in a fast-paced first period. Sends it down. Young with the shot from the point. Big rebound, another big rebound. Great save, and back the other way. Here come the Terriers. Dumps it down the ice. After it's Skomoski. Skomoski gets it in his own end. Moves it up to Haynes. Haynes gets it up, turns it over, and we have Moosomin suffered a heartbreaking loss to Lumsden last Saturday night here. They lost in a mini game, which eliminated them. Rocky banks it off the boards. .325 to go in the first period. Still no score. Other action going on this evening. The Raymore Rockets are up in Foam Lake trying to stave off elimination and advance to the Provincial A final against the Lumsden Monarchs. We wish we could be there, but we didn't get off work in time. We are very happy to be here, however, at the Mike Schwain Arena. Mike Schwain's a class act. If you ever have a chance to have a chat with Mike, do so. You'll come away smarter and realize why the arena's named after him. Hancock Plumbing, Springer Construction, Nixon Electrical Services, the Fort Town Journal, Martins moves it up. Marshall loses it, but he gets it back and moves it up ahead. We're still scoreless in the dying minutes of the first period here at the Mike Schwain Arena. As takes a shot, a big save there, shutting the pad. It's been a goaltender's duel. How's it going, Ross? Ran into the locals. It's nice to talk to the owner of Easton Auto Body, Ross Easton. As Yorkton breaks out, takes a shot, back goes wide. We will stop chit-chatting. Geiker has it at the blue line, moves it down behind the net. Banks it off the boards. Up ahead, Moosomin has it, over the blue line, takes a shot, didn't save it. Well, he did, but he didn't hold on to it. Banked off the board. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media, brought to you by Cheese People.
Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to bumper.
If you want to advertise on TL Media, it's just as simple as, hey, messaging me saying, hey Travis, I love your product, even if you hate it. I want to advertise on your games coming up. I want to help you out. Much appreciated, never expected. Gabe Fingus loses the draw, and coming away with it are the Terriers. Over in the far corner. Takes a shot. Kicked aside there. That was Stamaski with that shot. Takes a bump. Young at the blue line. Tips it on net. Didn't really have much of a chance to go in, but put it on net. You never know. Wise idea. Yorkton's breaking out the other way across the neutral zone. 55 seconds to go in the first period. Down the ice it goes, going hard after it. Number 8. Nevin Dodd puts it on net. A big save there. Coming up during the first intermission, we're going to watch Farrell Horn drive the Zamboni. The former goaltender for the Rocanville Tigers, turned former coach of the Moosomin Rangers. Now he's driving the Zamboni. He's really a jack of all trades and an all-around nice guy. Got Matichuk from the blue line. That shot goes high and over the net. 25.2 seconds to go here in the first period. Still no score. Sent down low. Behind the net. 18 seconds. Tapped in. The shot. Kicked aside there. Big rebound. Matichuk sends it into the corner. And that should do it for period. No, one last chance. The backhand goes wide. Another. And that's the end of the first period. But ladies and gentlemen, we couldn't know. Play was stopped. And the score after 20 minutes of play here at the Mike Schwain Arena in Moosomin, it is the U18 Moosomin Rangers 0 and the Yorkton U18 Terriers 0 as well. Go take the dog for a walk. Say hi to the wife if you want to, or you can just stay and watch Farrell drive the Zamboni. Clayton, I think you need to get down here and do a documentary on Farrell Horn. Profiling the Zamboni. Anyway, we'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Good On Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rona Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Job on
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolled Up Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
We would also like to welcome aboard this evening Hancock Plumbing. Nixon Electrical Services. Springer Construction. Source Embroidery and Screen Printing.
My name is Kristen Timmerman, and I'm an agronomist at Circle T Agra, and I am the CEO of my own company, Inputs Pro. Circle T Agra is our family-owned independent retail located in Treeherne, Manitoba. We supply seed, fertilizer, chemical, and custom application to growers in our area. Inputs Pro is a mobile app or web platform that allows growers, agronomists, and retails to access all of the information from the crop protection guides for Western Canada. I hope that the legacy of Inputs Pro is to be that resource that is not company specific and is there for the grower when they need it. Running a tech company in a rural community is just such an awesome experience for me and the community itself. Seeing small businesses like myself grow into what they are, especially in these small communities, is just a whole nother level of excitement. Sunrise Credit Union is a local cooperative financial institution. They have helped our family for the last 25 years to grow our business into what it is today. Having a supportive lender is important for the growth and scale of our business. In such a volatile industry like agriculture, we need somebody that can accommodate our needs specific to our company. Sunrise Credit Union is such an important part of our community. They're always helping sponsor hockey teams and local events. I would recommend being a member of Sunrise Credit Union because they are there for you as a customer. They're really striving to make your goals become a reality.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolled Up Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Hancock Plumbing. Nixon Electric. Springer Construction. We have an update on the out-of-town scoreboard. The Belcaris Broncs have used double overtime to knock off the Wilkie Outlaws 3-2 to take a 1-0 series lead. If anyone knows of an update between Foam Lake and Redverse, Foam Lake, at last report, it was Foam Lake was up 3-2 with 15 minutes to go in the second. Foam Lake and Raymore, that is. Raymore's battling back. Based on the Twitter account, Raymore went down 2-0. They've tied it, but Foam Lake has gone back up ahead. That was where we were allowed. How's everyone doing here this evening? Leave a comment, let me know where you're watching from, and we'll give you a shout out. Good. Any feedback from back home? Any feedback from back in Yorkton? Send it down over. Kept in a good defensive play there by Yorkton. Ooh. And my tripod is a little off steady. Down the ice it goes behind the net, going after it.
If you ever want to for after the game, just make sure your supporters are in prior to the second.
Shot goes wide.
But they are not accepting any orders for surgery.
18:56 to go in the second period. We're still scoreless. Dale Smith wins the draw for the Terriers, sends it down behind the net. Throws it in front, the shot. He scores! Right in the slot for Rister by number 7, Tyler Franklin. Hey, it's Franklin scoring the goal to put the Terriers up 1-0.
First goal scored by number 7, Tyler Franklin, assisted by number 6, Dale Smith, and
Franklin from Smith and Morrison opens the scoring for the Terriers. Just like that, the roadside leads 1-0. Game 2 in this series will go Wednesday night in Yorkton, with Game 3, if needed, Friday night also in Yorkton. The shot goes wide. Banked off the boards. Also off the boards. Delayed offside call. As you can hear the linesman loud and clear. Haas is on his horse. Sends it down and he collides into the boards. Off. Took a Cass Miller sends it down. Bradford. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. Takes a shot. That goes wide. Yorkton has brought it. They'd be the stronger team in the early going of the second period. Case in point, they have the only goal of the game, and they're pressing for more. Down the ice. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media, brought to you by Extend Electrical Services, Hancock Plumbing, Springer Construction, Source Embroidery, spinning around, turns it over. The shot, that goes wide. Moves it, turns it, takes a shot, that goes high and wide. Almost inopportune bounce going away. Turns over. Moosomin scratching and clawing. Trying to tie this one up. Matichuk has it in the neutral zone. But a staunch Yorkton defense isn't letting them through. Turns over right at the blue line. Gervais takes a bump. Backhand. Sent down the ice behind. Horns out to play it. Big save by Ford, holds on for a whistle with 14:28 to go here in the second period. And that is icing. Not much in the way of action going on the last couple minutes. Spinning around, up ahead, turns over, no. Yes. Kept in. Redirected, almost a bounce for Yorkton. Yorkton's looked like the stronger team in this second period. Takes a shot that goes wide. Bump behind the net. Up ahead. Wide stick. Under over the blue line, the shot. Stopped by Thorne, who holds on for a whistle. Update from Foam Lake, it is still 3-2 in favor of the Flyers over the Raymore Rockets. The winner of that game will move to the Provincial A final against the Lumsden Monarchs, who made short work of the Redburst Rockets. Backhand down the ice. That one will be enough for icing. You can bet the people at Willie's Liquor Store are loving that score so far. 12:30 left in the second period. Holds on for a whistle. Another icing. Wins it back to the blue line. No further. Bounces. Across the red line. Dumps it down. Tried to anyway. Good play there by number 33, Liam Diker. Sent down. Diker goes back to retrieve it. Diker takes a bump. Sent in front. Good turn and spin. Diker back to get it behind his own net. Diker up to Bradford. Bradford moves it up. Off ahead to number 27. Puts it on net, behind the net. To Gervais. Takes a shot. Stopped by Florence, who holds on for a whistle. 11:04 remaining in the second period. It remains 1-0 for the Yorkton U18 Terriers. Wins it back to the point. Moves it over. Puts it on net. Not much on that shot. Thorne holds on for a whistle. Lucky. Down low. Big rebound. Still loose. Still loose. The home team is swarming like bumblebees.
Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures.
God goes diving in for it. God. And they're having words. Wisely skating away. We would like to say a special happy birthday to Kim Poole. Kim's a longtime friend of PL Media and an all-around great guy and photographer. Happy birthday, Kim. I hope you had a great day. $8:55 to go here in the second period. That one is icing. After 2 periods of play in Foam Lake, it is 3-2 in favor of the Flyers. We are 20 minutes away from getting a Foam Lake Lumsden A championship. 2 powerhouses in senior hockey in Saskatchewan. You can bet the Mike Swain Arena will be jam-packed. On our next broadcast will be from the Mike Swain Arena on Tuesday night. And you can bet it's going to be full. Because contrary to popular belief, live streamers do not keep fans away. Moves it over. Takes a shot. Turn aside. Up ahead. 2-on-1 developing. Here they comes. The backhand feed over. Off the leg. Big rebound. How did that stay out? Holy Dinah. You gotta be good to be lucky and lucky to be good. On a blatant cross check right in front of the net. They'll send Moosomin to the power play. Yorkton going to the sin bin for 2 minutes or less. 7:30 remaining in the second period. Bradford's in the box, serving 2. The Moosomin Rangers are on the power play. Marshall is out there along with Crump, Gamoski, Marshall. Yorkton comes away with it off the face-off. They pin it along the far sideboard. Kept in, over. Spinning around, right round like a record. Losing it though. Gamoski over. Up ahead, Marshall. Marshall across the blue line. Marshall in the slot. Marshall. Well, he should have called the other members of the Paw Patrol. Marshall tried to do it all himself. Not enough rubble there. Moves it back to the point. Shot, rebound. The stick work. Choppy. 6:42 to go here in the second period. Yorkton leads 1-0 on a goal by number 7, Tyler Franklin. Up ahead. Banked off the boards. The goal scorer, Franklin, sends it down the ice. Bursting out with speed. Here come the Rangers. Number 9. Not listed on the program yet. Back in front, and that goes wide. Banked off the boards. Dodd keeps it in. Up across the blue line. Good play there. A smart heads-up play by number 8, Dodd. Staying on side. Behind the net. Looking for the wraparound. But actuality wasn't able to get it. No news of that. Dodd. Dodd made the smart play at the start of the shift. Dodd keeps it in. Dodd going after it. Dodd. He's a man possessed in front. Oh, out of reach. Stromowski puts it on net. That goes wide. Young at the center ice. 4:40 to go here in the second period. Didn't know where it was. Fingus turns over. Back the other way. Fingus moves it over. 4:24 to go here in the second period. It's been an even flow to the last few minutes of this second period. Yorkton looks stronger in the first part. Swing and a miss. Oh, no goal! No goal! No goal! Very quick. The ref blew it dead. Much to the dismay of Yorkton. But it looked like Swan Lake. The ref was flapping his arms like that. I can fly! I can fly! I can fly! Look at me, I'm a bird!
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolled Up Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
And of course, we want to thank Hancock Plumbing, Nixon Electric, Springer Constructions, and contributions from viewers like you. This one is on the power play with 3:38 left in period number 2. Trailing 1-0. Moosomin has it in their own end. Breaking out. And now Lewis. Lewis has his stick lifted. Lewis. Look.
2 minutes for
Lewis, if you remember from Saturday's broadcast, missed a penalty shot goal. On a penalty shot. But he still played a great game. Nothing. And they're going to need to get him. Haven't seen much of Haynes out there yet either. They're going to need to get the big players going if they want to take game one. They're still only down by one shot. Anything's possible. There's some Lewis is having words with number 4 for Yorkton, Case Unger. Casey Samofsky wins the draw, but Dodd gets it behind the net. Dodd loses it. A good defensive play there by the Terriers. Sends it down low. Toss. Intercepted. The shot. Redirected. It's in the net! Is this? No, it's not going to count. It's not going to count. The ref had the intent to blow his whistle, and even if the referee has the intent to blow it, it does not count. Unfortunate break for the home side because the puck was not covered up, but the referee had the intention of blowing his whistle before the puck went in, so therefore, no goal. Skomoski at the blue line, puts it on net. He intended to do that. The shot, big save, that goes wide. Skomoski sends it back down. Dodd in front. He scores! The intent was there to tie it, and they get it. Moosomin ties it on the power play. Casey Skomoski, the 2 number 7s have scored tonight. We're tied at 1. .225 to go here in period number 2. We're tied at 1. The shot goes off of Thorne. The backhand feed kept in down low. Thorne.
Moosomin's first goal scored by number 7, Casey Skomoski, assisted by number 8, Devin Dodd, and number 19, Owen Haynes.
Skomoski from Dodd and Haynes ties it up. The big shooters for Moosomin. Your best players have to be your best players at this time of year. And that's how they were on that last shift. But both of these two teams strive themselves on their teamwork. 1:23 seconds left here in period number 2. We're all tied up at 1. Skomoski out there to take the draw. Wins it back to Skomoski. Skomoski sends it down. In front. And that hits the boards. Kept in a good defensive play there. In front, Dodd. Intercepted by Gervais. Gervais hits in. Sends it down the ice. Ollie Skomoski bumped his man into the boards. Kept in. Diker. Diker fans on it. Diker gets it back. Not sure if he's any relation to former Moosomin RCMP Donald Diker. But there is a Diker connection to Moosomin. .33 seconds left in period number 2. We're all tied up at 1. Is there any other place you'd rather be on a Sunday night than with TL Media watching hockey? I think not. Maybe sleeping. I would not mind being sleeping.
We're going to get your food order in, your check here, as well as your big tickets. We're going to divide up your dishes.
Thank you, Allison. We would like to say a special hello to Donald Diker. Just seeing you around the rink. Lewis, driving hard. He might even be in attendance tonight. I don't know. If you are in attendance, I'd like to say hi to you. After 40 minutes, the Moosomin Rangers won. The Yorkton Terriers won. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media. Go take the dog for a walk. Say hi to the wife. Make sure your kids have lunches for school tomorrow. But make sure you come back for period number 3.
My name is Kristen Timmerman, and I'm an agronomist at Circle T Agra, and I am the CEO of my own company, Inputs Pro. Circle T Agra is our family-owned independent retail located in Treeherne, Manitoba. We supply seed, fertilizer, chemical, and custom application to growers in our area. Inputs Pro is a mobile app or web platform that allows growers, agronomists, and retailers to access all of the information from the crop protection guides for Western Canada. I hope that the legacy of Inputs Pro is to be that resource that is not company specific and is there for the grower when they need it. Running a tech company in a rural community is just such an awesome experience for me and the community itself. Seeing small businesses like myself grow into what they are, especially in these small communities, is just a whole nother level of excitement. Sunrise Credit Union is a local cooperative financial institution. They have helped our family for the last 25 years to grow our business into what it is today. Having a supportive lender is important for the growth and scale of our business. In such a volatile industry like agriculture, we need somebody that can accommodate our needs specific to our company. Sunrise Credit Union is such an important part of our community. They're always helping sponsor hockey teams and local events. I would recommend being a member of Sunrise Credit Union because they are there for you as a customer. They're really striving to make your goals become a reality.
We have an update on the out-of-town scoreboard. Two minutes into the third period. Van Oshaw has tied it for the Raymore Rockets. 3-3 between the Flyers and the Rockets. And it's 1-1 here. Oh, the humanity. Corey, how are you doing this evening? We want to send a special congratulations out to the Moosomin Marquee high school basketball team on advancing to regionals this weekend. They won conferences this past weekend and will now compete for the regionals. Should they win, they will go to Hoopla. And one of these years, TL Media is going to broadcast Hoopla.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolled Up Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
I'm Jerry Berthelay. We farm Maple Lake Stock Farms with my wife Linda and our son Tanner. Maple Lake Stock Farms was started by my grandfather in the early 1900s, and I took over in 1981. When I first started, the interest rates were 18 to 21%. Sunrise Credit Union has been with us from the start. All the employees are from the area. They appreciate your success and they know the hardships. To have a supportive lender is huge. They can advise you and guide you in the right direction. I would recommend Sunrise Credit Union. They have made a huge impact in our operation.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolled Up Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Welcome back to the Mike Swain Arena. Down the road in Fleming, Saskatchewan, lies one of the nicest ballparks in existence. They did so much hard work to get it up and running, but sadly, there is no team left. In Flemington to compete. They are trying that want to try to get ball up and running. That would be fantastic to see. we're going to keep paying some bills.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Ralna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Hancock Plumbing. Nixon Electric Services. Springer Construction. We're going to take one more commercial, and then hopefully we won't take another commercial till the 14-minute mark.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Ralna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Welcome back to the Mike Schwain Arena here in Moosomin, Saskatchewan. Moosomin and Yorkton are tied at 1 after 2 periods of play. Now, I can't zoom in, unfortunately, but we do have a Kim Pool sighting. So, could we get everyone who's watching to wish Kim Pool a happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Oh no, our viewer total just went down after my singing. The score in Foam Lake is is 3-3. And here are the Moosomin Rangers. You can get Coach Gamalfi on them fired up, ready to go. As will the Yorkton coach. We got a barn burner coming up in this last 20 minutes. And then some. And it's the and then some. That's the extraordinary apart from the ordinary. Ralph Waldo Emerson. And the Yorkton fans are heading back to their stands. Always passionate fan base, regardless of the sport. You love to see Yorkton come to town. Always passionate about all their teams. Yorkton has treated TL Media very well, and so is Moosomin. We love all of our road trips. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on! Period 3 is underway. Yorkton sends it down the ice. Young is after it. No icing. It hits a stick. Young backhands it over. Into the corner. Yorkton has it. Young goes after it again. Tries to get it out. Sends it over. Haynes had the hat trick on Saturday night against Lunson. Yet to find the back of the net here this evening. God behind the net, in front, back, Skowalski with the shot. That goes wide, not by much, maybe just a few centimeters. Bumped into the boards. Up ahead, Skowalski. And back the other way, the captain, number 23, Gervais. Britton. My eyes deceive me. My apologies. Pass. Down the ice it goes. That one will go for icing. You're watching Good on Industries Game Time on TL Media. Yorkton wins it. Back to Haas. Haas with the shot redirected. Oh! What a maneuver by Thorne. Grand larceny. Shutting the door while it was wide open. Matichuk bangs it off the boards. Lewis watches it go out to the neutral zone, punching it ahead of Matichuk, and it's whistled dead, knocked down, and moved ahead with a hand pass. That's frowned upon. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday night, right here from the Mike Schwain Arena. The Moosomin Senior Rangers will look to take a 2-0 stranglehold on the Redverse Rockets in the Big Six Hockey League Championship Series. Redverse is a darn good team, and it should be a slobber knocker. They're not going to take that one lying down. And if you can't make the Mike Schwain Arena on Tuesday, you can watch it live right here on TL Media. Back the other way. Smith down. Franklin stopped by Thorne, back. Kept in. Kicked up. Smith banked it off the boards. Banked off the boards once again. Kept in. Lewis was unable to get it out. Matichuk off the boards. Lots of board work here this third period. Matichuk. No, that was Lewis. Oh, the flying stick. Marshall sends it down the ice. Hits the equipment of the Terrier player and moves it up. The bouncing stick. Banked off the board. Behind the net. Off the glass and out. Breyer down the ice. Dumping, chasing. Down. Bolinski. 17 minutes left. Bruce goes down. Diker pressing. $16:43 left. Bruce Puts it on net wisely. We have an update. The Raymore Rockets have a 4-3 lead with 7 minutes to go. Raymore is up 4-3 on Foam Lake with 7 minutes to go. Holy jumping. And Moosomin is going to the power play, much to the chagrin. Oh, he's getting the gate. Bradford, he's getting the 10. Unfortunate, lets his emotions get the best of him. At that moment, it's best to just... Bradford is beside himself in the penalty box for Yorkton. And he got a 10-minute misconduct to go along with his 2-minute minor. Golden opportunity for Moosomin. If anyone has an update on the World Baseball Classic, Moosomin golden opportunity to go ahead on the power play. A 4-minute double minor. We'll wait to hear exactly what was called. Young at the blue line, takes a shot, kicked aside there. Young back at center ice. Young. Sent down the ice. So far, a good penalty kill for the Yorkton Terriers. Behind the net. Turns over. Could be a really good penalty kill. Young. Young behind the net. Off the head. Haynes. Haynes across the blue line. Dumped. Oh, had to be careful there. Almost pulled a hammy. Skomowski has it in the corner. Skomowski intercepted back out of the zone. 15-12 to go here, third period. Still 1-1. Moosomin is on the power play for the next 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Gets it, Young. Young with a shot. He scores! Young from the blue line puts it in the net. It's a 2-1 Moosomin Ranger lead. And Moosomin remains on the power play because they scored in the first half of the double minor. Had they have even waited.
Penalty goes to number 22, Jackson Bradford. 2 minutes for tripping, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike, and 10 minutes for misconduct. Moosomin Goal goes number 18, Blake Young.
Young with
Assisted
again.
by number 9, Henry Lewis, and number 5, Shane.
Young with the shot from the point. Puts the Rangers up 2-1.
50-50 ticket is for the blue ticket, and it's for the total of $503.
50-50 ticket for $503.
The number is 21657-740. That's -740 on the blue ticket. Come to the sound, please.
Back. Matichuk with the shot. That stays out. Moosomin is still on the power play for the next 20 seconds. Big rebound. Then Bradford will come on in 20 seconds, 15 seconds. Moves it over. Intercepted back the other way across the blue line. Polinski takes a shot. It's aside there by Thorne. Both teams are back to even strength. But Moosomin now has a 2-1 lead. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media, brought to you by Hancock Plumbing, Springer Construction, Nixon Electric, Source Embroidery, and all of our wonderful sponsors. Young has the go-ahead goal to put the Rangers ahead. The Terriers are searching to tie it. Costly penalty Yorkton took. And so far, that is the difference maker. Young has it, trying to get it into the Yorkton end. He does, behind the net. In front, Yorkton arguably was the better team for most of the second period, but the resilient Rangers battled back, and they have a 2-1 lead. Marshall up ahead. Marshall has it once again. Marshall loses it. And it's a 3-on-1 developing. Yorkton just onside, moves it over. Pops over the stick. Thorne down but not out. Thorne's back in his crease. The shot down the ice. It's a breakaway for Lewis. Lewis in all alone. Tried to go top glove, but he missed the net by 3.7 inches. Give or take. $10:40 to go here in the Mike Schwain Arena. Matichuk with a shot. You're watching Good On Industries Game Time on TL Media.
Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to bumper.
3-1 Rangers! And it's Bedlam here at the Mike Slade Arena. "11 minutes ago, Raymond's Twitter said it was 4-3. With 7 minutes to go, Yorkton takes a timeout.
Good On Industries. Today's Furniture and Electronics. Handy Capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rolna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Welcome back. 10:20 left here in the third period. The Yorkton Terriers trail 3-1 against the Moosomin U18 Rangers. Haynes dumps it down the ice.
Moosomin goals were number 19,
Haynes!
Number 7, Swansea, and number 8, Lemon Dog.
Haynes from Skomoski and Dodd. Just wait till they get their Haynes on you. Move over, Michael Jordan. Cross ice, falling down, losing it. Skomoski with the shot. That hits the leg and goes wide. Behind the net. Yorkton does have home ice advantage in this series. Game 2 will go to Wednesday night in Yorkton. Game 3 will go Friday, if necessary, also in Yorkton. Nine minutes left. Still a lot of time. This Yorkton team is good. Morrison sends it down. The pride of Saltcoat, Saskatchewan. Over. Bruce. Up ahead. Franklin, the goal scorer for Yorkton. Dumps it behind the net. Over Marshall. In front. 3-1 is the score. I just occurred to me I haven't updated the scoreboard. Icing is the call. Sent down the ice. Covered. Holds on to it for a whistle. Seven minutes left. Still 3-1 in favor of Moosomin. Young takes a shot. That goes wide of the net. Up over. Gomowski. God, loses it. Turns over. Redirected. 6 minutes left. Cross ice pass. Lewis. Lewis with the shot off the bar. You couldn't get closer if you tried. Up ahead. Kick the side. Sent down Young. Young cross ice pass. Miller into the Yorkton zone. Miller 4:45 left. Loses the puck. Back the other way. We have an update from Foam Lake. The Raymore Rockets 4. The Foam Lake Flyers 3. Raymore is going to the provincial championship against Lumsden. I can only imagine what the mood is like. In front, turned over. And Yorkton back the other way. Yes, I agree with you, good old Sowski. Lumsden looks like the team to beat. But then again, Raymore or Foam Lake looked unbeatable after game 1. Young passes it over Skomowski. 3:40 left. Golden opportunity for Yorkton to get right back in it. Martins is in the box for 2 minutes. A must-score power play for the Terriers. You can guarantee the folks at Hancock Plumbing, or hoping that they can muster up a goal here with the man advantage. Down the ice it goes. Kicked aside. Game 2 in this series will be Wednesday in Yorkton.
Moosomin penalty goes up to number 22, Marks. 2-minute man, 2 minutes.
Shot goes wide, not by much. Big rebound, still in. If you're enjoying tonight's broadcast, be sure you like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know that the next time we go live. We're very close to 1,000. Let's get those people. I'd love to get to 1,000 by the end of the week and the end of our hockey season. 2:42 left. Our next broadcast will be on Tuesday night, once again from the Mike Schlein Arena, probably this exact spot, when the Red vs. Rockets blast into the arena, looking to tie up the series. It's guaranteed to be a hostile one, as these two teams do not like each other. 2:15 to go here in period number 3. The Moosomin Rangers lead 3-1. Banked off the glass, down the ice. No icing as they're killing a penalty. Almost a home team bounce. Driving behind the net. Back. Sees it, Franklin. Franklin spinning around. Back to the point. Sends it down low. Over at the sideboards in front. Back to the point. Minute 27 seconds left. The Yorkton net is empty. For the grade 12s on this U18 Moosomin team, they are playing their last home game their last home game ever. A tip of the hat to all those kids that this is the last time they're playing in front of their friends, in front of their families, on their home ice. You have to remember, these are just kids. They're not going to play in the NHL. They're playing for the love of the game. You'll love to see it. We'll take a quick timeout. You're watching Good On Industry Game Time on CL Media.
Good On Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Rona Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Congratulations to the Moosomin U11 GL Apparel and Promotions Rangers. They captured the B-side championship earlier on this evening against Kansas. Takes a shot. Big save by Thorne. Big rebound. Minute 5 seconds left. Banked off the board. Kept in. Chop, 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 chop. And they chop it out. It is out. It was out of the zone. 54 seconds left. Yorkton desperately needs a goal here in the next 10 seconds or so. Moves it down. Runs into a stick. Maybe a slash. Takes a shot. Stopped by Thorne. 33 seconds to go. And the celebration for Rangers are 25 seconds away from taking game one. 18. The shot misses the net. 7 seconds. 5. He's goal. That'll do it. Final score here in Moosomin. The Rangers are going to take game one. Our next broadcast will be on Tuesday night when the Redbirds Rockets come to the Mike Swain Arena. Get there early and be ready for a fight. After playing each other in 3 consecutive championship series, they don't like each other. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It was wonderful to bring you this production. I want to thank our sponsors one last time. Hancock Plumbing, Nixon Electric, Springer Construction, Gorse Embroidery, and we're going to go to commercial break. Cork and Bone Bistro, we haven't forgot about you guys. Right.
Good on Industries. Today's furniture and electronics. Handy capable. Zaley Furniture. Celebration Ford. OK Tire. Moosomin. Hebert Livestock Ventures. Olive Branch Bistro. Sweeting Enterprises. LC Auto and Ag Limited. Bumper to Bumper. Wanda Heron Photography. Ralna Pranky. Blue Chip Realty. So Creative.
Okay. Congratulations to the Raymore Rockets for advancing to the Provincial A, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about game one. I look ridiculous. Game one. What a game. Yorkton scored first. Once again, Moosomin battled back. Battled hard. The lights, Young, Haynes, Lewis got things going for the Rangers. Their next game will be game 2 in Yorkton. Our next broadcast will be Tuesday night. I'm all over the place. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. But I hope you'll be with us on Tuesday night. For Travis Longman and Moosomin, take care of yourself and each other. Good night, everybody.